हेलो एंड वेलकम अगेन टू दिस यूट्यूब चैनल। सो आज हमारे साथ एक स्पेशल गेस्ट है। दिस इज वुमेन डे स्पेशल सीरीज। सो आई वाज सुपर मॉम फ्रॉम बैंगलोर, सीए अदिति रुंगटा भरद्वाज. I know her since articleship days, so it would be more than 2 decades since we know each other. Now, Aditi has a very storied career in terms of taxation across the big four firms and then moving to her own practice, simultaneously doing CA coaching for youngsters. So let us hear it from the horse's mouth. Welcome to the show, Aditi.
Hi,
And I
Anurag.
will start with one simple question कि you've worn multiple hats. जैसे big four professional हुआ, you founded one firm, you've co-founded an academy, you are an authority on tax matters on Twitter with 17,000 followers, and a mother of two sons. So if you had to describe your journey in one word, what would that be and why?
Firstly, hi, Anurag, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I'm so happy to be here with you to talk with you. So, to start with, on your question, I think my journey has been pretty much adventurous because there have been highs and lows, and I think if I were to describe myself in one word, it would be someone who's a go-getter, who is resilient at all times. But of course, there have always been high and low periods. But at the end of the day, I think my attitude has always been ki, let's take it one day at a time. Let's see how things progress and not giving up, basically. So even if it was hard, I think from our CA days, we have been always been conditioned in a way that we have to put in our best and we always have to not give up, keep trying. So I think that attitude we kept following in my later years as well. So yeah, that is something which helped me a lot.
Aptly put. So I'll come to your career choices. So you worked in Deloitte, you worked in BMR, you worked in PwC, and then one fine day, you said, "I now have the courage to start on my own." So what was that magical moment where you said, "Yes, I am ready to bet on myself instead of relying my relying on these institutions to give me work?" Because once you start on your own, there is volume risk. You might not have clients. There is pricing risk. So there are a lot of risk that one deals with. तो वो क्या moment था where you said नहीं ठीक है जैसा भी है करते हैं?
आई थिंक इट वॉज वेरी ऑर्गेनिक. अगर मैं आपको एक स्टोरी बताऊं, मतलब स्कूल से ही एक वो था, एक ड्रीम की दुनिया की मतलब इंडिया की सबसे बड़ी कंपनी में ज्वाइन करना है एंड आई नीड टू हैव लाइक अ सर्टेन पैकेज. तो आई थिंक व्हेन आई वाज इन 12th स्टैंडर्ड आई हैड दैट गोल कि आई वांट टू जॉइन द बेस्ट MNC firm in India and I need to have a 12 lakhs package, for example. Like, so I think that was always there in my mind because I remember one day an alumni came to my school and they were talking very highly about, you know, their career and their package. तो उस दिन मैंने शायद एक ड्रीम बना लिया था कि I'm going to join this firm and I'm going to have this kind of a package. So I think it started from there. And after I cleared my CA, wanted to join the big fours. You know, I was from a smaller city, like at that time, Visakhapatnam, and came to Hyderabad, joined Deloitte, then changed firms, joined BMR, and then later PwC. So I think the growth was very, what do you say? It was good in a way. It was very progressive. I really enjoyed my work as a tax professional. पहले इंटरनेशनल टैक्स किया, फिर कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स किया, लिटिगेशन किया, फिर उसके बाद ट्रांसफर प्राइसिंग किया. तो टैक्स में काफी चीजें देख ली थी. एंड जब PwC में थी तो आई थिंक आई यूज्ड टू बिलीव कि एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम PwC एंड स्टिल इज द बेस्ट फर्म इन इंडिया. तो आई वाज लाइक PwC ज्वाइन कर लिया, 12 lakhs पैकेज का ऑफर लेटर उस दिन हाथ में देखा. तो आई वाज लाइक आई रियली रिमेम्बर दैट डे इन स्कूल की उस दिन जो मेरा जो सपना था वो आज पूरा हो गया है. लाइक And and then I worked in PwC like for 1.5 years. And फिर काम अच्छा लगता था, but I somehow felt कि there's something more I can do, because I remember I always had that keenness कि अपना कुछ करना है. I used to love writing articles. I used to like drafting. I used to like interacting with people. I used to like teaching from the school days itself. तो काफी लोग मुझे बोलते थे कि अदिति तुम बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाती हो, like even to my juniors or say my associates in the big fours, बैठ के मैं पढ़ाने लगती थी assessment procedure क्या होता है, कैसे होता है. तो I used to feel that एक है, मतलब I think I have that capability to impart something in terms of knowledge, but I was not able to do that obviously in a big four kind of a setup. And practice करने का भी मन करता था. I remember कि कई कॉलीग्स से जैसे कभी बात होती है कि चलो हम प्रैक्टिस शुरू करते हैं, ये करते हैं. तो द ड्राइव वाज ऑलवेज देयर, बट नेवर पुट इट इनटू एक्शन बिकॉज somehow we were scared early on in our CA career कि एक stable job चाहिए, एक salary credit आना चाहिए. But I think after 5 years and going through that journey, मन भर गया. ऐसे लग रहा था बिग फोर्स से कि आई वांट टू try something more, because I had fulfilled that goal also in school, and अब लग रहा था कि कुछ नया करते हैं.
12 लाख का पैकेज.
हाँ, for me that was like a milestone कि अब वो खत्म हो गया ना. अब क्या नया कर
What
सकते हैं.
next?
Can I become a partner in a big four? That was the question, like next. But I was like, do I want to become a partner in a big four? Do I want to aspire that way? But somehow that was not someone I thought I could become as a person, because big four का culture बहुत अलग है. You need to work in a certain manner with the people. So I really wanted to work in a community type of a setup where I have students, I have my business. So I think when I quit PwC, I didn't have an offer or a job in hand. I said I'm going to quit and I'm going to try something. एंड आई टोल्ड माई मैनेजर ऑल्सो कि देखिए मैं कहीं और नहीं ज्वाइन कर रही हूँ, मैं अपना ही कुछ ट्राई करने के लिए जा रही हूँ. सो आई वॉज स्टडिंग फॉर GMAT दैट टाइम, एंड I tried for I wanted to join say a B school outside India, because उस टाइम पे इतना फोकस नहीं था या फिर क्लैरिटी नहीं था कि अपना कुछ करेंगे. आई थॉट इवन इफ यू वांट टू सेटल अब्रॉड, एक वो भी ट्राई कर सकते हैं. तो GMAT भी लिखा, but then got a good score. सोचा कि we'll travel abroad, we will settle outside, but I was not so keen again in settling outside, क्योंकि फिर से scratch से शुरू करना पड़ता है whenever we go outside. एक यहाँ पे base form हो गया था, एक tax में interest था. तो then I put that plan on hold, and then gradually I thought let me start teaching. So एक I started in a small group. पहले 5-6 student ही थे, and then we started teaching. Like say few of my other friends, we built a partnership and we started teaching. That was like way back, like say 12 years back. So I think at that point in time also I was unsure. It's never like there is a eureka moment. Yes, I want to do practice or I want to teach forever. I think I was still trying out things. Obviously, when you are doing something on your own, the money doesn't come in. Like you don't see a bank credit every month. तो एक वो disappointment तो होता ही था कि पैसे नहीं आ रहे हैं. But I am doing what I like. I was thoroughly enjoying my teaching, interacting with students, seeing that they are flourishing. But somehow that money thing always bothered me. Ki how do I progress when it comes to getting some, because it was in a startup phase. Then I started my practice after like say 6 months, 1 year. And how I started practice was at that point in time, how do I like build clients? So because big fours में तो obviously आपके पास ready-made clients होते थे and you had to just work on them.
वो एक बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर है.
Yeah, and यहाँ पे आपको you are never taught how to do marketing or sales while you're in CA, right? You are left on your own to really converse, build that relationship. So for me, a starting point was writing articles. I used to write a lot of articles on Quora. I used to give ideas on Facebook PMIT groups where people wanted to seek help on tax advisory. So ऐसे कर करके I think I used to write a lot, not with the intention कि clients चाहिए, but I used to like to draft. तो I thought okay मेरा भी पढ़ाई हो जाएगा साथ साथ, कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है तो मैं उसका आंसर देके उनको भी हेल्प कर पाऊंगी और मेरा भी नॉलेज बढ़ेगा. So I think over a period of time, those articles helped me to get a few clients where I started my journey of practice. I remember one client came from Facebook where he was a photographer and he really liked my work and he was so impressed कि उसने और clients refer किए और उसके दोस्त. So I think it was more of word of mouth and quality of work which really helped me to grow in the practice. But I think I was still unsure. I even tried to like go back into job. I gave interviews, but nothing happened. ऐसा लग रहा था कि कोई मुझे ले क्यों नहीं रहा है. I used to always crack an interview, when I was a new CA. But I think that time the job market was low. And for some reason, I think it was God's plan कि इसको जॉब नहीं दिलाते हैं, इसको मतलब प्रैक्टिस में और टीचिंग में ही रखते हैं. So I think it was some sort of a destiny also कि I was not getting a job probably because the market was down at that point in time, or my package expectation was high. I was not getting the right profile because I didn't want to get back into Big Fours. I wanted to try an industry at that point in time. So that was not working out. Then I got pregnant and I was like, now I don't want to join a job and then, unnecessarily be stuck there. So I said, okay, let's, go into the practice, field and teaching. And it worked actually because, क्या होता था, I think for a new practicing CA who's a woman, when it comes to earning, I think you should have a goal every month. मतलब you have to break down your entire plan into small goals. What helped me was कि पहले महीने में suppose से मैं 10,000 कमा लूं, I'll be very happy. So I used to write down somewhere in front of me कि today this month's goal is 10,000 rupees, and I used to do anything and everything हाथ पैर मारना to get that. कि कहीं article लिख दिया कहीं पे. So that time we used to write articles and get some money by writing articles also on various tax forums. There was Tax to Win, there was Clear Tax, there were a lot of other things which were coming up. So they were like, कोई article लिख दे हमारे लिए तो we'll pay you based on number of words. तो वो भी किया हुआ है. So I think all of that. And then when I was able to meet my target of say 10 grand, then I was like, okay, now next level, 20,000, next 50,000. So I think that goal-oriented approach really helped because हमने Big Fours में भी वही देखा था कि every month your manager will have a target. कि ये target पूरा करना है. I think from the Big Fours you need to absorb the right things. I mean, while you are working, you should also see the positives in a place, observe your manager, how they are talking to clients, how they are communicating, how they are building a relationship. Nothing goes waste in my view. Like, though my practice, the kind of work was different from what I was doing in the Big Fours, I learned a lot of soft skills while I was in the Big Fours, like, how to make money, how to send invoices, how to follow up, how to talk to people. So I think that really helped me in my practice कि communicate कैसे करना है, अपने आप को sell कैसे करना है, अपना talent कैसे मतलब showcase करना है, how to give ideas to them, value add, and then justify your value add and then charge for that. Because obviously when you're giving that kind of a value add, you deserve that. So there it is nothing about man and woman. I think it's more about showcasing how knowledgeable you are, whether you're able to turn things around for your client and give that kind of a satisfaction. I think that really counts for the client. And then once they are happy and they are acknowledging your hard work and knowledge, I think that number of clients and client building automatically flows. People start referring.
आपकी कि वो मार्केटिंग वाला एस्पेक्ट जो है वो हमें सिखाया नहीं जाता है हमारे एजुकेशन में, and then we are left on your own, go hunt for yourself. एंड
Yeah.
जब मैंने भी स्टार्ट किया था तो आई थिंक वो सबसे बड़ा एक ट्रांजिशन होता है कि ऑक्यूपेंसी रिस्क हम जिसको बोलता है कि मंडे मॉर्निंग आई हैव नो वर्क एंड दुनिया को नहीं पड़ी है कि इसको काम देना है, तो आपको ही खोजना है कैसे
Yes.
भी करके हाथ पैर मार के. सो दैट इज अ मेजर थिंग. अब तो कितना क्लाइंट्स है एंड साइमल्टेनियसली ये सीए कोचिंग चल रहा है, तो हाउ डू यू बैलेंस फोकस एंड डाइवर्सिफिकेशन इन योर प्रोफेशनल लाइफ?
It's it is planning. Basically, आप in advance planning करो, because I think anyone who's doing multiple things need to plan their week, their month ahead. So I always have this calendar planned in advance कि इस महीने इस टाइम पे मेरा क्लास है, इस टाइम पे मेरे क्लाइंट मीटिंग्स होंगे और इस टाइम पे मैं काम करूंगी अपना प्रैक्टिस का. So I think when you are a mom and when you are a professional as well, I think the balance comes from planning your day properly in advance and like also having a support system. Like for example, ghar pe bhi you have like say some sort of help in terms of your in some sort of like say an assistant or a helper staff at who will take care when I am not there. Like say in my early years of practice, when my child was very small, I had a nanny who was so good, Anurag. I cannot tell you. I mean, her name is Chitra, and I want to give her the credit. कि वो सुबह से शाम तक रहती थी 10 से 6 बजे तक from morning to evening, and she used to take care of my child in such a loving manner. मैं भी रहती थी साथ में, तो एक वो पीस ऑफ माइंड रहता था कि I have someone dependable who can take my place when I'm not available. And that really helped me in my practice in my initial years. So I think women need to figure out how to, plan their way or their work in such a manner that everything is sorted while they are not around. And I think that helped a lot. And I think I took that learning and I've kept that always ki I need help. I cannot be, I cannot say ki I don't need help. I have my other faculties who are CAs who are very good and, established and, knowledgeable in terms of imparting classes. So I have a team of teachers. I have a team of my article students, my assistants, my assistant staff. So it doesn't happen only with me. And I have my husband who's like the biggest cheerleader who helps me out with my practice and my, so we are both partners in this. So I think it all comes with team building, proper planning, and keeping yourself motivated in some form, either by way of reading or, listening to, inspiring people. So I think it's a mixture of
Like,
all these things which helps you to keep that focus and balance. क्योंकि ऐसा लगता है कि कभी कभी बिग फोर्स में इतना स्लॉग किए हुए हैं, मुझे कभी कभी लगता था उसका अगर मैं 1% भी कमा लूं जितना आई रिमेम्बर when I was working in the big fours, my portfolio was about 4 crores of business for my manager. So I remember thinking to myself, अगर मैं इसका 1% भी अपने ब्रांड में if I'm able to achieve, it'll be phenomenal. So I think that business mindset or that kind of entrepreneurship started at that point. And yeah, फिर वो लगता है ना अब उतना अगर हम इतना कर सकते हैं in terms of late nights for someone else, अपने business में तो आप without guilt आप कर ही सकते हो. You can put in that hard work for yourself and earn that much.
So I like
So
this phrase कि we have to seek help from others. हम लोग
yes,
ये नहीं है कि सुपर वुमेन बनने के चक्कर में, ये नहीं है कि सब कुछ करने के चक्कर में और
yes,
पिस जाए इंसान.
yeah,
You need a nanny at place, you need a supportive husband.
yes,
सब सब्जेक्ट्स हम खुद नहीं पढ़ा सकते, तो there will be other
correct,
professors who will teach.
yes,
तो एक इकोसिस्टम पूरा बिल्ड होगा तभी
yes.
होगा, अदरवाइज
There
इट
is
इज वेरी
an
डिफिकल्ट फॉर
ecosystem.
1% टू डू इट.
Yeah,
तो जब हम सुपर वुमेन का बात करें तो सुपर वुमेन आर नॉट नेसेसरली सोलो प्लेयर्स, दे आर टीम
yes,
प्लेयर्स. तो वो एक
yes.
बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट उभर के आया है. अब इसमें ये बताओ कि जो when it comes to teaching, तो teaching as a profession, तो जैसे हमने कहा कि okay CA में to teach to get clients is a challenge. What about our whole getting students, मतलब क्या students पाना easy है कि that is also very difficult, उसका strategy क्या होता है?
See, normally, again, it's just good work, good having a good environment for the students, making sure that you're doing the best for them. You're putting in your heart and soul for them. Because when you do your best, the students understand that effort and they themselves will, by word of mouth, they will spread the message that, uh, this is a good place to get your coaching from. So I think both practice and coaching goes by word of mouth. And if you have that kind of a reputation where you're taking care of the students, like how you take care of your clients, it will flow organically. So for me, I mean, for us, that is how it is worked out. Like students refer others and then probably they come to us.
तो कभी ऐसा लगा कि सीए प्रोफेशन मेल डोमिनेटेड है, वुमेन हैव टू वर्क द एक्स्ट्रा माइल टू फाइंड देयर फीट, स्पेशली ना नॉन बिग फोर एनवायरनमेंट इन योर ओन टर्फ? तो ये वुमेन डे स्पेशल क्वेश्चन है कि डज अ वुमन एक्चुअली फेस द ब्रंट ऑफ इट, कि नहीं एक गर्ल है, लड़की को इतना कॉन्फिडेंशियल फाइल या इतना बड़ा फाइल दें, क्या कर पाएगी, क्या डिपार्टमेंट जा पाएगी, क्या मैनेज कर पाएगी, क्या आर दोज बायसेस वर्किंग अगेंस्ट यू और इन योर फेवर? फॉर एग्जाम्पल लड़कियां सिली मिस्टेक नहीं करती हैं, मुझे हमेशा लगता है, एज कम्पेयर टू मेन, तो वन वुड ऑल्सो ट्रस्ट कि हाँ ये मेरा रिटर्न ठीक से फाइल कर देगी।
मेरे साथ फॉर्चुनेटली ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं कि वेयर आई फेल्ट someone is downplaying me because I'm a woman. I think it depends upon how you showcase your knowledge and skills in your first conversation or when you are meeting them for the first time. Because अगर आप एक वो वैल्यू एड दे सकते हो और या फिर आप अपना यू कैन स्पीक योर माइंड कॉन्फिडेंटली, then whether it's a man or a woman, I think it doesn't make a difference. मुझे तो कभी ऐसा लगा नहीं, मैंने कभी वो माइंड ब्लॉक रखा नहीं. आई थिंक दैट वर्क फॉर मी कि मैंने कभी ऐसा सोचा नहीं बिकॉज आई एम अ वुमन मे बी दे विल नॉट गिव मी द वर्क. क्योंकि वो बिग फोर में हमेशा आई थिंक वो इक्वालिटी का माइंडसेट रहता ही है समवेयर कि you are as good as the boys. So, and even my parents have brought me up in that way ki you're no less. So I think because of that mindset मैंने कभी वो ब्लॉक नहीं रखा. अब सामने वाला कुछ सोचता हो और मुझे काम नहीं दे, that's their loss. फिर मैं इतना सोचती नहीं थी कि I thought maybe they are getting a better price somewhere else. They are getting a lesser fee quote somewhere else. That's why they are going. But if I were to quote a fee for my services, I knew that I'm going to put that value add. And if someone is not coming because they feel that the price is competitive, then I'll let them go. It's that.
एक क्वेश्चन जो आता है कि भाई once you are a mother of two, now this cannot be an excuse कि मेरा प्रैक्टिस में कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज होगा. तो डेडलाइंस है, इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न्स वेरी डिमांडिंग डेडलाइंस, टैक्स ऑडिट डिमांडिंग डेडलाइंस, पूरा डिटेल्स भरना है 3CD में. तो ऐसा कभी होता है कि मदरहुड एंड प्रैक्टिस पुल्स यू इन ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, एंड फिर व्हाट इज योर coping mechanism? How do you really react to it?
So initially, yes, I mean, there is a point when you have to figure out. I think year on year, I have figured out that there is no 9 to 6 fixed period for your office. You need to keep juggling between kids and your office. So when you're free from work, that time, or say when you're free from your kids, you go back to work. So I think there have been times where I work late in the night, early in the morning, when my kids were sleeping, or when they were out playing. So I used to keep juggling between home and work. But I think eventually what helped me, and now because they are a little older, they have their school time. So I think it's more easy to manage office and, kids. And I think, again, what matters is delegation of work, because, and you have your plan in ahead. You're scheduling your calls, you're scheduling your meetings. You are also ensuring that your staff or your articles are doing the background work, and then the review and talking to clients is taken care of by me. And of course, the support system at home. Sometimes my in-laws are there. If you want to have a practice as well as a coaching side by side, you need to learn how to juggle and figure out how to manage and plan your time better. So, yeah.
At Super Ed Academy, your target audience is this Gen Alpha. How difficult it is to cater to Gen Alpha as a customer as compared to some mature photographer as an income tax practitioner customer. So Gen Alpha का क्या expectation होता है? So how does your strategy work to attract, retain, and get the further word of mouth referral from Gen Alpha?
See, again, when we come, I mean, like with the generation now, I think it's more about connecting with them, asking them what are their pain points, what works for them. Because 10 years back, the way the students were are also different the way the students are now. Things have changed drastically. The attention span may be different from what when we had studied CA. So it comes with, their feedback also, what are they struggling with, and we being able to give that value add points to them. So I think it's training them properly as to how to manage their studies, giving them those exam tips on how to handle, a stress situation of 3 hours in exam, making them mentally prepared in a challenging situation, how to tackle an exam scenario. I think that when you give them a perspective, the serious students who are really ambitious, who have a clear focus, and of course, you need to keep motivating them that if you have that goal, you should not shift your focus from that goal. So I think it's constant mentoring which helps Gen Alpha at this stage, where you need to keep telling them that CA is a degree where you need to put in that number of hours and hard work, because it will not come easy. You need to prove yourself. And I think it's good in a way if they learn that struggle or that kind of a, learning, because that will help them later on while they are out in the world in a job or a practice or whatever they are doing, in whichever walks of life it is. So I think it's our duty to guide them as much as possible, bring them to the water, of course, and then, of course, it's their job to drink it up and, absorb that, what is right for them. So, yeah, I mean, that's how I think today's Gen Alpha needs to be guided in a proper manner.
एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है कि जो मुझे भी सीखने की जरूरत है बिकॉज माय डिजिटल प्रेजेंस आई नीड टू रियली improve that to get business. तो जब you wrote on income tax on LinkedIn, Twitter, Quora, तो वो इंटेंशनल था विद एन ऑब्जेक्टिव टू गेट बिजनेस या बिजनेस ऑटोमेटिकली केम व्हेन पीपल सेड कि भाई नहीं ये तो अच्छी है? और ये क्या ट्रेडिशनल नेटवर्किंग पे हमारे लिमिटेशंस है? यू नो ओनली एक्स नंबर ऑफ पीपल इन योर
Correct.
रियल लाइफ. So did that help you navigate that gap and say कि नहीं बस now the world is now my customer? So NRI clients and FNO taxation, your
Yeah.
strategy.
Yes, I think ICI obviously has this thing where you can't directly market yourself, right? So I needed to find ways to get clients. And I think one way was to write articles on Quora. It was semi-intentional, I think. I wanted to try every way to, start getting work. And I used to like to write and draft. So I think, and I used to always want to know what are the sort of questions people are having. Like say on Quora, they used to ask very, what do you say? Like they used to ask a lot of current questions, a lot of questions where people are actually facing difficulty. So I used to write articles, for example, say on FNO or NRI taxation, or say on RSUs, ESOPs, or because I felt that I could do justice to those answers because I had an idea and I had some experience on those matters. So I think I used to pick up questions which I had an expertise on, and I used to write basically to help people if they were struggling to find an answer, and also in return, if I could get a client who wanted some professional advice, then I could help them out that way also. So it was kind of to fulfill my desire to write as well as to get clients. So I think I still continue to do that to stay updated. I think I even write on Twitter today or say on various forums just to stay updated and also interact with people as to understand what is their perspective, just to have a healthy debate, because obviously income tax is something which is a view on some matters. So some people may differ with your views on some aspects. So it's always healthy to have a discussion, read up, and give your point of view. And you get better with time because you are getting more and more into depth about RSU taxation or FNO taxation or tax audit, applicability, etc.
जैसे
So I think it's
प्रिजम्पटिव
a
टैक्सेशन है तो इज
and
6%
presumptive.
गुड इनफ कि 94% एक्सपेंस भी
Yes.
होना चाहिए? नाउ दैट्स
Yes.
एरिया ऑफ डिबेट तो
Correct.
to discuss
And then
actually
how the new Income Tax Act will be different from our old Income Tax Act 1961. So, all those things we keep learning. And I think as CAs and as CA students, I think that attitude of learning should never stop. I think if the more you write or the more you talk about current matters, it will make you motivated to stay updated and never go out of, because obviously when you stop working or practicing for a couple of years, a fear sets in that I'm not updated. So I think writing and interacting and keeping yourself in touch with current updates really help you to stay in sync with the developments, and also be able to talk to your clients on those developments. So yeah, so I think digitally you have to stay active if you want to really make a mark or have that kind of a presence for your practice that way.
perfect. My final question कि अगर एक young aspirant from a small town is listening to this podcast, अगर वो इतना दूर आ चुका है, जनरल का उतना attention span नहीं है, हमें इसे shorts में convert करना पड़ेगा if we were to get this attention. So what would be that one message which Aditi will give to them कि भाई articleship कर रहे हैं, I'm not very sure about myself, क्या होगा, choices क्या सही हैं, should I go for something else? So your final word of advice.
I think don't give up. Always keep pursuing your dream and have faith. Manifest your dream as if you're living it, because it has worked for me. And I think if it worked for me, it can work for anyone. Like you manifest that you want to be a CA. अपना नाम लिख लो कहीं पे, CA अदिति रुंगटा, एंड मतलब उसको रोज देखो. ऐसे ही हम करते थे जब हम स्टूडेंट्स थे, राइट? यू आर जस्ट बिलीविंग दैट यू आर दैट.
बहुत stupid लगता है लेकिन है, actually it works.
But actually it works, yes. And just that same attitude having in a practice, I am putting my target in front of me कि इस महीने इतना कमाना है मुझे. तो वो अगर वो attitude रहेगा to have a target, you will never feel less motivated. You will always keep seeing that target and you will make sure you're working towards it. So don't give up, have a target and keep working towards that target. There will be failures and it is good you have failures because you learn from it. अगर आप फेल होते हैं सीए एग्जाम में, आपको पता चलता है आप क्या गलत किए हो एंड आप नेक्स्ट टाइम वो गलती फिर नहीं करते हो. आप ट्राई टू इम्प्रोवाइज करते हो और वो लाइफ में भी काम आता है लेटर इन प्रैक्टिस. प्रैक्टिस में ऐसा तो होता नहीं है कि आप एक बार में आपको क्लाइंट मिल गया. देयर विल बी रिजेक्शंस, देयर विल बी पीपल हु विल नॉट कम टू यू. You will learn from your mistakes. Why didn't this person come? What was my short? Did I quote high? Did I not talk properly? Did I give too much information or too less information? तो वो सब आपको learning होता है. तो I think when you fail, you should not give up. you should keep trying, and that will help you as a student, as a professional later on also in life. So don't give up is my advice, and keep manifesting what you dream of. It'll help you. वो होता है ना, पूरी जब आप किसी चीज को पूरी शिद्दत से चाहते हो,
पूरी
पूरी कायनात लग जाती है
नहीं, आई
आपको सुलझाने
रिमेम्बर, जैसे कि अभी मैं एक रिसेंट एग्जांपल दे सकता हूँ कि लास्ट सैटरडे वी हैड दिस नेटवर्किंग इवेंट, तो मैं
यस
1-1.5 महीने से आई वाज ऑलवेज वंडरिंग कि वो पूरा हॉल भर जाएगा कि नहीं भर जाएगा,
यस
एंड देन फाइनली ऑन दैट डे वो हॉल भर गया एंड वी वर
यस
वंडरिंग कि और लोग आएंगे तो कहाँ बैठेंगे. सो वो मैनिफेस्टेशन कहीं ना कहीं इट
यस
एक्चुअली पुशेस यू टू वर्क हार्ड,
यस
कॉल अप पीपल, आप एक्शन करते हो, खाली एक ब्लाइंड मैनिफेस्टेशन से
या
नहीं होता, वो शैलो होता है,
एग्जैक्टली
बट यू वर्क हार्ड एंड इट कैन वर्क टू योर
यस
एडवांटेज.
या
तो अब मैं
यस
मैनिफेस्टेशन करेंगे कि लोग इसको लाइक करेंगे, शेयर करेंगे, कमेंट करेंगे इस वीडियो
एब्सोल्युटली
को, एंड
यस
एब्सोल्युटली वो लोग उसको करेंगे. ठीक है.
यस
ओके
श्योर
ओके ओके. या, मेक सेंस. थैंक यू अदिति फॉर स्पेयरिंग टाइम आउट. आई अंडरस्टैंड कि अभी जस्ट
थैंक
ये
यू
इंटर का रिजल्ट्स आया है, योर स्टूडेंट्स आर कॉलिंग यू, मैम क्लियर हो गया, क्लियर नहीं हुआ, so you need to attend them. Thank you so much for sparing time
थैंक
on
यू
this
अनुराग
Sunday morning. Thank you.
थैंक यू अनुराग
Bye.
थैंक यू फॉर दिस वंडरफुल अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू I hope you
And the
keep
students.
flourishing
Yeah,
as
thank you.
always.
Same to you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.